Line item 8, election of commission officers, discussion and possible action.
Commissioner Benedicto, I'm sorry.
Glasses again. All right. Thank you, President Clay. Fellow commissioners, as you are aware, according to our bylaws, the commission is supposed to schedule its election of officers as close to our meeting at the end of May as possible. We've not met in the month of May due to some of the vacancies, but this is our first meeting since our last meeting in April. It is my privilege today to make a motion to nominate Commissioner Pratibha Teki as Vice President of this Police Commission and Commissioner Don Clay to serve as President of this Police Commission. I wanted to share a little bit on both of these excellent individuals. I don't know if Commissioner Teki knows this, and in fact, she probably doesn't, given the way the commission works, but I actually first became aware of her years before she served on the commission when she wrote a letter about an officer's character that for a discipline case that I was assigned to. And since those assignments aren't always public, maybe you didn't know that I was assigned to it. You just know you wrote that letter. And I saw even then in that letter that Commissioner Teki was a committed community leader and activist, cared deeply about the well-being of the people in the Tenderloin as an activist, Tenderloin Housing Clinic, and really all around the city. And it was an incredibly moving and compelling character letter that played a significant role in the way the commission considered that situation. A number of years later, whenever there'd be a policy issue that affected her community, Commissioner Teki was always one that would reach out and provide input on policy direction or on policy initiatives. There were times where she agreed with the policy that I was proposing, and I received a letter. There were times where she disagreed with the policy I was proposing, and I also received a letter. And as with before, each of those times, they were written thoughtfully and represented an absolute commitment to the community. And I was always shown by that. When then Commissioner President Elias asked me to be the commissioner to oversee the district boundary analysis, I had the privilege of working very closely with Commissioner Teki and a number of tremendous Tenderloin groups, as well as with a number of groups in Soma and across the city to embark on that project. Commissioner Teki has been an advocate for some of the changes that ended up being in those SFPD district maps for more than a decade. And it was, again, a real privilege to work alongside her before she was on the commission, and then when she was on, to get to vote alongside her to adopt the final version of those maps that we continue to work towards ensuring are implemented fairly. And so it's a privilege to nominate Commissioner Teki as Commission Vice President. It is also my privilege to nominate Commissioner Clay to continue to serve as Commission President. Commissioner Clay has provided steady and experienced leadership for this commission. It might not be obvious because Commissioner Clay, but I am slightly younger than Commissioner Clay, and slightly less experienced and tenured as an attorney. But I had the privilege of having a little bit more experience than him in serving on the commission and experience with SFPD policies. And so in a very Freaky Friday body switch, it was a real privilege to get to share some of my experiences as a more experienced commissioner with Commissioner Clay over the course of this last year, to share that experience and to be by his side as this commission has continued to do a lot of the great work that was started under President Elias. Something I shared with the Board of Supervisors when I was going through my renomination is these last 4 years, so under both President Elias and President Clay, have been some of the most productive years in this commission's history. More policies were passed, and more Department General Orders were updated. More 1990s general orders were stricken from the books and modernized. A new chief search was conducted. The 272 Department of Justice reforms were deemed completed, and that is a testament to the two excellent commission leaders and presidents we've had in those 4 years, being Commissioner Cindy Elias and Commissioner Don Clay. And it has been a privilege to experience that alongside both of them. As Commissioner Clay often shares, as he did today, he's, while new to the commission, he's not new to the law and his extensive experience as a judge. And this commission is very lucky to have someone of his tenure and stature and experience leading our commission. As Commissioner Elias mentioned when she congratulated me on my reappointment, somehow I'm now the second most tenured commissioner on this commission. And also, before I was on the commission, I believe I hold the record for commissioners attending commission meetings before being on the commission. I think the number is about 50. And in fact, I attended my first commission meeting in 2015, where I sat right next to Ms. Paulette Brown. And in a story I've told at times, the very first time I went up to provide comment on behalf of the Blue Ribbon panel, I was so nervous my nose started bleeding. And it was Ms. Brown that handed me a tissue and told me it was going to be okay. And that was my first interaction with Ms. Brown. So it was a privilege to spend a decade sitting on that side and seeing the commission at work, and a privilege to spend these last 4 years as a commissioner and this last year as commission vice president. That being said, I think no leadership should remain stagnant, and so I'm excited to continue to work with Commissioners Clay and Techie and continue to lend that experience that I have with all of our commissioners, including Commissioner Lowe, who's our newest commissioner, and share that. But I look forward to continuing to work with Commissioners Clay and Techie, who I think will make fine leaders of this commission, and so I am proud to make that motion.
I second Commissioner Benedicto.
Commissioner Leon?
Thank you, President Clay. I second Vice President Benedicto's motion, and I want to add my personal thanks and gratitude for him. I have looked to him as a mentor during the past year, and I look forward to continuing to work with him to improve public safety in San Francisco, as well as his particular quest to excise 1990s DGOs from the earth, if not 1990s music.
Commissioner Scott?
One of
So
those
powerful,
days.
it broke the mic.
That's
Patty.
okay, one of those days. But anyway, thank you, Vice President Benedicto. And I just wanted to say accolades on all three, because I came on the commission last year, and I must say I have learned so much from all of you, former President Elias and Vice President Benedicto, and definitely you, President Clay, and my sister here, Techie. So it's a warm, as I told you, it's a warm, welcoming group. Don't have to be afraid. They're going to teach you everything you need to know. As I'm still in training myself, and I just wanted to say that because of your leadership and your warm, friendly character and your compassion to serve on this commission, as someone said, it's a tireless, thankless job. That's what I was told. But I'm just grateful and honored to be here to work among such great people like yourselves that have the compassion and give your time and commitment to this job. It's not easy, you know. People think it's a lot of money. It isn't. It definitely is not. But it's definitely a service that I enjoy. But you have made it, you all have made it worthwhile and very respectful and full of compassion. And that's why I accepted the 4 years from our Mayor Lurie, because of what you have shown me and have given to me. So I just want to tell you personally, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me to serve with you all and to continue to learn, because I'm still learning. So thank you.
On the motion, Commissioner Lowe, how do you vote?
Aye.
Commissioner Lowe is aye. Commissioner Techie?
Aye.
Commissioner Techie is aye. Commissioner Scott?
Aye.
Commissioner Scott is aye. Commissioner Leung? Yes. Commissioner Leung is yes. Commissioner Elias?
No.
Commissioner Elias is no. Vice President Benedicto?
Yes.
Vice President Benedicto is yes. And President Clay?
Yes.
President Clay is yes. You have 6 yeses.
First, I want to thank you all for your support and your vote. It is a privilege and an honor to serve with you on this commission. Each and every day that we serve as individuals, commission is all about doing the best we can for the people in our community here in the city of San Francisco. That's what our job is. We set the policies, we do the discipline, but we do it the best we can to be fair to all parties who are in this city, who are visitors in this city, who live in their city, who do business in the city. We do our best, each and every one of them. And I look forward to that continual mindset on how we approach doing our job for the best of the people and for the men and women serving in this department to aid them in doing their job. Thank you so much for your confidence and your vote and the privilege of serving. Commissioner Tecchi?
Thank you, President Clay. I just wanted to say I was not expecting, Commissioner Benedicto, your comments, because I'm very humbled by what you said about me, and I do remember the letter that I wrote for an officer many years ago. I really appreciate all your comments, and I was really blown away because I generally I'm not the kind of person who likes to hear about myself. That's not me. So it was very moving for me. And I enjoy working, I considered working, but I really appreciate having this opportunity to be on the commission because I've been coming to commission meetings for a long time, and I always enjoyed being on the other side because it is a great privilege to be on the other side. And so I'm excited what can come, and I welcome the new commissioner and, of course, Commissioner Matty here. So I'm looking forward to doing some good things. Also, at the same time, holding our SFPD accountable to what they've committed to keeping our city safe and being fair to everybody. Thanks.